Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is your watch-along. Manchester United versus Bodo Glimt in the Europa League. Ruben Amorim's first game in charge at Old Trafford. And an exciting night, it has to be said. Really looking forward to seeing how we get on. And really looking forward to hopefully getting 3 points on the board and seeing Ruben Amorim get his win as, Manchester United manager, first home game at Old Trafford. Really excited about this one, guys. Europa League, expecting a win tonight. Expecting a win, really am. But yeah, the team news is in, guys. Please smash a like on the video before we get into it. Do smash a like on the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. As you can see up above here, that way we're on the road to 13,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. It's free to do. It helps the channel out an awful lot, as you guys know. Who's ringing me? My father. One sec. Well, da. It's on TNT Sports 2. The Dohertys will have that, yeah. Well, this is going out live on my YouTube channel here anyway. They can all hear you, so yeah. If anyone is wondering, he'll be in Doherty's, lads. Alright, okay, so yeah, it's been down for a while, yeah. Alright, talk to you, bye. Here we go. Father's gone to the pub to watch it. So anyway, yeah, before we get into it, like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Helps the channel out an awful lot. Team news is in, and plenty of changes. We were expecting changes, weren't we, before the start of the game, before it was announced. And I think it's 6 changes in total from the starting 11 from the weekend. Onana starts in goal. Back 3, Mazraoui keeps his place at right back. De Ligt keeps his place at centre back. And Martinez comes in as the left centre back. We've got 2 changes to the 2 wing backs. Malacia comes in for his first start, or his first game for Manchester United in 550 days. Best of luck to him. Delighted to see him back. And Anthony comes in as the right-sided wing back. And this is something that we were speaking about, when Ruben Amorim first got announced. Would Anthony be used maybe as a wing back? Well, we're seeing it tonight, and he's got an opportunity to maybe make a statement that his United career might not be done. Let's see what happens. Midfield then. Complete change to midfield as well. Bruno Fernandes drops, by the looks of things, drops from the number 10 role back into the number 6 role. And Ugarte comes in instead of the other centre midfielder, Casemiro or Eriksen, whichever one you decide. So brand new 2 number 6s there. The 2 number 10s. We've got Mason Mount comes in to replace Bruno Fernandes, who's dropping deeper, and Garnacho looks to keep his place there as well, which he does. And then we've got a change to the number 9. Rasmus Highland comes in instead of Marcus Rashford, and to be honest with you, it's no big surprise. Yeah, again, look, people saying, is Bruno going to be the 6 or the 8? Probably the 6, I would say. I don't know. It'll either be him or Mount. We'll see when the game starts, but the majority of outlets are suggesting that it's going to be Bruno to play in the 6. Let me know what you think, guys. Get your score predictions in as well. What way do you think the game is going to go? Comfortable enough victory, I think. I don't think we'll run away with it. I think, scoring goals has been an issue, but I do think we'll get the win. I'm going with a 2-0 win to Manchester United. Let me know what you guys think. Who have we got in the chat? Young Sauce is there. Michael is in. Alan is in. Ben is there. Dylan is in as well. Aaron is in. Good to see you guys. Good stuff. Thanks for joining as always. If there's anybody new, hit that subscribe button, say hello in the chat. A very welcoming community we have here, so jump in and say hello. I actually forgot to go live on TikTok, which I must do right now. But yeah, I mean, look, this starting 11, I think, is more than capable of getting a result against Bodo Glimt. Now again, look, I mean, these guys are sitting above us in the league table. United are currently 15th in the Europa League table, and they're 13th. So, again, look, we can't really be taking anything for granted. Reports are suggesting as well that they've got a game this Sunday, and if they win, they'll win their league. Obviously, they're a summer league. So, yeah, their season is coming to an end. Their domestic season is coming to an end. So, talks about rotation for Bodo Glimt. I don't know if that's going to be the case. How often do you get the opportunity to play at Old Trafford? So I think they'll go all out, to be honest with you. Let me see here. Let's get the live set up on TikTok as well. Let me see. Done. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well, guys. The shows have been a little bit sporadic over the last few weeks. I'm really, really busy, to be honest with you, between work and between coaching myself with my own team. I've been really busy, but we're trying to get in as many, and then of course having a wife and 2 kids as well. So we're getting in as many games and as many shows as possible. So yeah, hope you're sticking with us. Another watch along with your dad is a must, says Aaron. Let's hope Highland can stay in the team now, says Dylan. Well, he's got a score to do that. He absolutely does. Glad you're here, Jack. Sunday was shit without you. Appreciate it, Dylan. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, look, and there are going to be some times throughout the season where, I'm not going to be able to do watch-alongs. It's just going to be the case. But of course, when available and when I've got the time, we're going to be doing them. To be honest with you, since we started the channel, we'll be 3 years in April. But to be honest with you, up until the start of this season, my wife has been on maternity leave an awful lot. So that has given me a lot of free time to actually go and do watch-alongs and do videos and do games. Obviously, now that she's back in work, over 6 months now. But, with the little one starting school and, me taking on, some coaching locally here as well, it's narrowed down the opportunity to do as much content. But we're not going anywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. There may be times where, the content, the amount of content will drop a little bit. And then there'll be other times where we'll be doing, videos every single night of the week. But yeah, I think over the next couple of years, it'll level itself out. I think it'll level itself out, and we'll start getting a little bit more consistent. Right, that didn't come on for some reason. The headphones. Yeah, they're working. Oh, maybe it's because they're on here, I would say. Good to see people in on TikTok as well, guys. Keelan, score prediction, I'm going 2-0 to United. BZ7 is there as well. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate you joining, as always. Yeah, you'll have to excuse, there might be 1 or 2 little coughs. I'm still getting over that chest infection that I had. And as well, look, I can't show on TikTok because they'll fucking ban me if I show it. But we have a nice little suppy for the game, which I'm looking forward to, because it's been a long day, and I'm looking forward to watching Manchester United, getting 3 pints, sitting back, relaxing. Let's not have any fucking bullshit, lads. Let's be 3-0 up at half time, nice and comfortable. We'll have a beer or 2. We'll sit back, we'll have a chat, we'll relax, we'll do the match reaction after, and we'll all go home happy. That's the plan anyway. Jack, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Joffy, surprised at Mount, but good chance for everybody. Yeah, well, look, I mean, Mount, no surprise. No surprise that Mount comes in, because, he's spoken about Mount very glowingly. When he was asked about him in his interview last week, he said, I love the kid. You can see he wants it, and so on and so forth. So I think Mason Mount coming in is something we're going to see a good bit. And I hope he takes the opportunity, because I think Mount is a good player. And I like his energy levels. I like his work rate. I like his pressing. He presses very well in the front line. We said that an awful lot about him, so I hope he does well. Happy Thanksgiving as well to all of our American viewers. None more so than Chris. He's probably not in at the moment because he's roasting a big lump of ham or something, I think. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all the American followers of the channel. I hope you have a great day, and don't burn yourselves on all the fireworks. There you go. Brian says, make or break for Anthony tonight. Big game for Anthony. Yeah, he's getting an opportunity. Look, it's a big game for every player that's coming in, and making their first appearance under this new manager, because, you want to impress. Of course you do. But Anthony specifically, he has a lot to prove. A lot of people are questioning, me included, are questioning whether he's actually good enough. I don't think he is. I would love to see him turn that around, but I don't think he will. But a big game nonetheless for him tonight. NG says a roasted, but much more. Oh, sorry, a roasted. I was still thinking of Thanksgiving and ham and stuff. A rotated but much more well-balanced team. Expect a much better performance. I agree 100%. When I seen that team, especially with Ugarte coming into that midfield, Martinez coming back as the left-sided centre-back, and Rasmus Highland going in up front, I thought exactly the same. We've got more legs in midfield. We've got a bit more stability at the back. And we've got a lad who'll actually work hard up front. So, yeah, hopefully we get a better performance tonight. Michael says, Manchester United 5, Bodo Glimt 0, Bruno with 2, Rasmus with 1, and Ahmad with 2. That is the ideal scenario, Michael, and I hope to God that you are right. Anybody watching on TikTok, guys, we are live over on YouTube. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Come on in here quickly and say hello to everybody. The two Scots. One this side. You coming up too? Yes. Oh my goodness. Now, there we go. Look. Absolute Scots. Say hi, everybody. Hi. What are you saying, Har? All the lights. Yeah, you just want to mess and climb on things. So, this is Chloe, everybody. And this is Harry. Exactly. Yeah, that's you over there on the screen.
Yeah, that's you over there.
And who's our favourite team, Chloe?
Yeah.
Who?
Man United.
Man United, exactly. Who do we not like?
Liverpool.
Good job. And you're not talking yet, but we're working on it with you as well. So say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Say, come on, United.
Come on, United.
You say, come on, United. Yeah, soon. Another couple of months. Right, off you trot.
See you, Daddy.
You scams. Love you. Kiss a kiss. Mwah. Hug. See you later. Right, go on. Run along. You monkeys. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Daddy.
Sleep well. Bye.
Tomorrow.
Now, there we go. Finn is in, says evening folks. Ben is there, said another couple of years, God help us. Dylan says, wonder why Cobby didn't start, or is it just saving him for Everton? Well, look, I mean, Cobby Mainoo is coming back from an injury as well, so you don't want to rush him back too soon. You want to make sure that, look, I'm under no illusions here that Cobby Mainoo will have a massive role to play in Ruben Amorim at Manchester United. 110%. He is, I just want to double check that he is on the bench. So on the bench, guys, we've got Binder, Tom Heaton, Diogo Dalot, Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford, Amad Diallo, Christian Eriksen, Casemiro, Cobby Mainoo, and Joshua Zirkzee. So we've got a strong bench, which is good. You know what I mean? Which is very good. Front row, thanks for joining. Good to see you, pal. Teaching them young, says Dylan. Absolutely. Sleep well as a parent means please God go to sleep. Yeah, just don't wake. Don't wake. But yeah, sorry. Before I mention that, anybody on TikTok, guys, we're reading out all of the comments over on YouTube. So come over to YouTube. We're live over there. Link is on my homepage. Just click the YouTube button. Come on across. Hit subscribe. And then you can put your comments in and we'll be reading them all out over there. And jump in and say hello over on YouTube if you're coming over as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen over on YouTube. So come on across, get involved and get involved in the community as well. Jack says, did you watch Madrid-Liverpool? I did. I was watching it. I seen the first half and we done a live match preview last night at 9 o'clock. So I was kind of watching the second half while doing the match preview. It was a great game. Your man at right full, that young chap for Liverpool, brilliant performance. I think you'd be liking that, given the fact that, like, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be going to Trent. On you go. See you later. We've got a replacement and a better fullback than you already. That tackle he put in on Mbappe was fucking brilliant. I love them kind of tackles, and there should be more of that in the game. Owen says, hey Jack, wondering what you make of the wing-back situation tonight. I'm delighted that Malacia is back, to be honest. Delighted for him. I think, 550 days since his last Manchester United appearance. I hope he does well. And Anthony is going to be an interesting one that everybody has their eyes on, to be quite honest with you. I hope he does well again. You know what I mean? I really do. Hope he does well. Say dirty rats, said Finn. Yeah, maybe in another few years, Finn, I'll be able to say that. Class player on the back of your top. There is. Yeah, there is. Not that I'm showing ye, but there is. Luke Shaw's preferred position, left wing back or left centre back, says Luke. Either or, to be quite honest with you, Luke. I think he can do, both quite comfortably. We know how well he is, or how good he is at getting forward, overlapping, and so on and so forth. And, I think one of the main reasons why Marcus Rashford played so well a couple of seasons ago and got all of them goals was because Luke Shaw stayed fit and played really, really well behind him. But we also know that he can play in that centre-back role and do it quite competently. So, yeah, look, he offers a lot of options, to be quite honest with you. Is Delo on the bench? Delo is on the bench. He is, yeah. D says, wonder if the players now know that the emphasis is on their performance. They're not going to be able to chuck this guy under the bus. There we go. Well, look, absolutely. I think the fact that you've got a manager in there that says, I am not changing my style of football. I was brought here because of my style of football. This is now going to be Manchester United style of football. There's no excuses from these players. You either get on board or, you're shipped off to, Almera or someone. You know what I mean? Did you see Amorim said he needs to manage Shaw's minutes? Yeah, I mean, look, that's just smart management, to be honest with you. You don't bring Luke Shaw back after a long injury like that. I think he hasn't played for us since March or April. Obviously, he played them 2 games in the Euros. But, you have to manage his minutes. You really, really do. He's on the bench again tonight. So, happy days. And I'm sure he probably will get some minutes, especially if we're, if we're leading. But, yeah, you've got to manage his minutes. Absolutely, you do. Warren says, really hoping Bruno plays the quick, simple pass forward today. I don't mind the Hollywood ball, but sharp. Incise passing to the forwards. Got to be a must. Yep, absolutely. Tamid is in. He says, will Liverpool win the Champions League, do you think, as well as the league? Big ask. Big ask. I think they're favourites for the league at the moment. Champions League, with the new format, there is no favourites until you hit the latter stages. Real Madrid are in 24th and they'll still qualify. They will still qualify, and they don't really care. They'll start building momentum in the Champions League come the quarterfinals like they always do. And I think that new format has taken a lot of the excitement away from the group stage. Like if you think back to 99 with Man United and you look at the group stage, we had us, Bayern, Barcelona, and then you had Brøndby in it. Unbelievable games that you had to go out and win. You don't really have to go out and win in the group stage now. You could go out and draw all your games and still get into the top 24, and I think while you might get the odd game like Liverpool and Real Madrid in the group stages last night that are good games, the majority of it are just dead rubbers. You know what I mean? Really, really are, in my opinion. But thanks for the chat, Tamid. And welcome. You're new, obviously, to the channel. It's my first time seeing your name, so welcome. Warren says Anthony needs to provide industry. He should be fined for every step over. Yeah, I think that would be. I think that would be against workers' rights or something like that. Anyway, do you think Ten Hag would win us this game if he was here? Yes, he would. Jack says City, Liverpool should be good, and yeah, it should be. I think City are going to get an absolute hammer, and I think it's going to be comfortable for Liverpool, to be honest. D says also his style of football claimed some big scalps, and he's not suddenly going to come to United and start failing with that system without being the players. Yep, Couldn't agree more. Keelan is in. He says, is Maguire injured? He's not on the bench. Did I name him on the bench? I didn't name him on the bench. Yeah, now we know he's back in training. But again, Amorim said in his interview, didn't he, that he's not going to be available for tonight. So he's working his way back to full fitness. Rock says, what is hot? What is hot? What is hot? The like button. Have I missed something? What? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I obviously misspelt the poll. Yeah. Please hit the like button. Do you think Mazraoui can consistently get good performances at right centre back? I think Mazraoui can get good, consistent performances anywhere on the pitch. You know what I mean? He's played at right back, he's played at left back, he's played at centre back, he's played in the 10 already for us this season. You know what I mean? And he hasn't let us down yet. I love him. He's quickly becoming one of my favourite players at United. Adam says, let's go United. Nice to see some changes. Hope to see a good game. Good to see Malacia back. Deserves a chance to impress. Absolutely. And Mark is in as well. Good to see you, Mark. So yeah, look, I'm looking forward to it. Less than 10 minutes to go. I'm going to take a little sup of water. And then I'm going to crack open a little Japanese brewski. I can't drink it on TikTok because I'll get fucking shadow banned. So I'll have to just do this. Or do that and drink it. So yeah. I'll have a little sip here now. If you want to see me have a sip, come over to YouTube. We're live over there now. Link is on my homepage. Sorry. Oh, yes. Lovely. John is in with the super chat. Absolute legend, John. He says, this is for removing that hairy caterpillar on your upper lip. 3-0 win to United. Come on. Appreciate it, John. Thanks for the support. As always, my friend. Lots of love. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, so anybody wondering, I do not have a mustache all of the time. Anybody that's watching on YouTube, you know, you can see in the bottom corner of the screen here, we've got the Movember running at the moment. And this is going to be our last watch-along for Movember. So I do implore all of you, if you can donate even €1 or two, please do so. The link is in the description of the video, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. And you can donate as much as you possibly like, or as much as you possibly can, or as much as you like. Goes to some great charities, guys. Men's mental health, testicular cancer, suicide prevention, all of these great charities for men. Go check it out. If you can donate even a couple of euro, it goes to a great cause. So I appreciate it, as always, guys. I am in the process as well. I've got a couple of people talking to me about the merchandise. I've been bouncing around, merchandise providers. We've got merchandise a number of different times, and the current provider that I was with was based out of America. So people who were in America were getting the merchandise for, so a hoodie, for example, was costing them $25, but someone in Europe, in the UK or Ireland or anywhere else in the world, it was costing them $50, $60. So I pulled it. I shut down the store. It just wasn't fair. I've been doing a bit of research the last couple of weeks, and I've got a great company now actually setting me up my own store, and they'll deal with all of the the orders. They'll process them, they'll ship them out. It's a fantastic company, great provider, and I should have that up and running in the next week or two, and I'll let you know. I've got a couple of really good designs ready to go. I'm working with them over them as well, so they'll be helping me out with it as well. So and the price, more importantly, the price is going to be more realistic now. If you want to buy a t-shirt and help the channel, it's not going to be 70 fucking euro. It's going to be 25 quid for a hoodie, or 15 for a t-shirt, whatever the case may be. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me on that one, guys. And anyone who has bought merch, I do appreciate it. But we'll have it back up and running in a couple of weeks as well. D says, funny, Sourface said Martinez would fail. Sourface says that the lick clearly wasn't good enough. Get Sourface's opinions on our team, our final position this season. Yeah, absolutely. And D with the 9 months as well. Absolute legend. He said, Jesus, it's been 9 months already. Best United content channel around the place on any platform, without question. I appreciate that, my man. For anyone else who wants to become an official member, guys, and support the channel, The link is in the description. You get extra benefits. You get a badge beside your name, priority, access to comments being read out, and you get to join us on the match reaction videos as well. If you want to come on screen, you can do that. Any of the channel members are entitled to do it, and we will be doing a match reaction after the game as well. So if you want to become an official channel member, link is in the description. Alrighty, we are ready to go. The players are in the tunnel here. I'm on it tonight. I'm on it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. I'm on it. Everything is flowing nicely. So yeah, happy days. Make sure you're smashing the like button, guys. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. Do you think Leach can stay injury-free for the rest of the season? I hope so. You can never tell, though. Big match for Amorim, says Keelan. And Ben says, I'll donate again if you keep it for the season. No. No way. This is the one she's waiting for. There we go. I'm in good humour. 5 gifted memberships in the chat. There we go. Welcome to all the new channel members. Aaron, Jim, Mark, Luke, and DJ. Welcome to the members club. Happy days. Feeling generous today. So we said we'd gift 5 memberships. So welcome, guys. Welcome to the new members. Dylan says Terrell needs a buzz. Look at his head. Looks like he just crawled out of the junk. Chris says, Happy Thanksgiving. There we go. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American viewers. Yeah. America. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Chris. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're not drinking too much or eating too much. Actually, I hope you are. I'm drinking too. A lovely beer. Ruben Amorim is out. There we go. Ruben. Stretford then gives him a rousing reception. Oh, I wish I was there tonight. I wish I was there. Had to get rid of the ticket. Couldn't go, but I'd love to be there now. Let's see who we got. That lad in the orange isn't the ref, surely, says D. Interesting to see how Anthony plays tonight, says Shane. Absolutely. Benvenido a casa Ruben, says D. There we go. That was definitely Google Translate that you used. Copy paste. Chris says a £12 prime rib, £21 turkey with all the sides. There you go. Enjoy, my man. Enjoy. What do you think the score will be, says Connor? 2-0. I should do it the other way, shouldn't I? 2-0. Ruben for Taoiseach. There you go. It's good to see Malacia in red again. It is. It's great to see Malacia in red again, I have to say. To the place. I don't like it. That take me home, Old Trafford. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know, but I just don't like it. I'm sorry. Does anyone else not like that take me home United Road chant? I just don't like it. I just think it's corny. Raymond is in. Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us again. 3-0 United, says Chris. Positive. We're going to hammer these 5-0, says Dylan. Dermo, thanks for the follow. Mark, thanks for the follow on TikTok as well, guys. Anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, we're reading out all of the comments over on YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Come on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, jump into the chat. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Like I said, come on over to YouTube, United Community Channel. All the cameras beside Amorim, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is to be a Manchester United manager. You know what I mean? All right, ready to rock and roll. Come on, boys. Go on, Malasia, my son. Ruben Amorim. Tra-la-la-la-la. Buzzing. Right, here we go. Come on now, lads. Let's go. Cheers, lads. I open my first now. There you go. Cheers, you there. Cheers, John. And we're up and running. All right. Come on, the Reds. Let's go. It is Bruno playing in the 6. Early doors, you can see he's playing alongside Manuel Ugarte. Malasia gives away his first pass in 550 days, but United win it back on the edge of the box. Here's Anthony now. Yeah, does well. Does well. All right, settling down nicely. Let's see what Mount has got, says Chris. Oh, should be 1-0 here. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. I missed it. Who's it? Garnacho. I think the keeper made a huge mistake. 50 seconds in. And Ruben Amorim has his first goal at home as Manchester United manager. The goalkeeper's holding his hands up. There was a huge mistake here, I reckon. And Ruben Amorim doesn't even celebrate. What was the goalkeeper doing? Bruno Fernandes is talking to the players. They're all around in a huddle. It's 1-0 to Manchester United after 50 seconds. Let's see. Ball played back to the fullback. Or the centre half. He goes back to... he goes to the keeper. The keeper let it runs across his body. Highland does really, really well in pressuring the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper makes a huge mistake. Garnacho is following in on the left-hand side. Highland puts in the challenge. Falls to Garnacho. Tap in. 1-0. Lovely. Great start. Great start. Couldn't have asked for a nicer start at home. 1-0 to Manchester United. Get in there. Happy days, 1-0. Happy days, great start. Settle everybody down now. A goal and a donation to Movember. There we go, Chris. Absolute legend. I appreciate it, my man. Sorry, I don't have it open here. I'll open it here now so I can react while people donate. I appreciate it as always, man. Absolute legend. We've got €150 so far. Our goal is 250. So appreciate it as always, man. Absolute legend. Colin says, didn't even get to say evening all after getting in here. 1-0. What a start. Great start. Are you going to gift subs at halftime? I already did, Connor. I gifted 5 at the start, my man. So, yeah. 5 gifted already. So, there we go. Ricey with the gifts. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, lad. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's been a great start. Great start. Pressure off, you'd nearly say. Here's Malacia now. Ball to the back post. Just drifts out for a goal kick. Big says, missing the game, stuck in work, but off to a flying start. I hope United can hold it. Yeah, absolutely, man. Stick with us if you can. We'll be here for the game for the remainder of it. But it's been a fantastic start. You know what? I nearly feel sorry for Highland that he didn't get back up in time to stick the ball in the net himself, because he needs a goal and he deserves a goal. I would have nearly liked him to get it rather than Garnacho. Garnacho, has got a few this season so far, but yeah, it was down to the persistence of Highland more than anything. Yeah, well done. Great pressure there by Bruno, and then Anthony as well on the right hand side. Yeah, he wins it back a second time. Good stuff there by Anthony. Mount now, Mazraoui. Little bit loose, and Ugarte gives away the free. Ugarte doesn't let anyone. Ugarte is the type of player that I love. The ball goes past or the man goes past. They don't go past together. I like it. Nice to see the most consistent player, Mazraoui, on the pitches. John, absolutely, John. Yeah, he's been our best player. Him and Onana this season have been our two best players. Really have. Do you think Anthony has to stop the skill moves? Yeah, I just think he needs to simplify his game, yeah. Now, if he's going to be playing at wing back, you're going to be playing closer to your goal. Yeah, he's after letting a runner off of him here now. De Ligt comes out, does well to close the angle, and Malacia with the ball away. It's going to be a corner by the looks of it. So basically what happened there is that Anthony doesn't track the runner. Yeah, look, he just lets the runner off of him. And that's the problem you have with with wingers playing as wing backs, is the defensive side. Corner swung in now, headed away at the near post by Mason Mount. It's a good run there by Bodo Glimt up through the middle. Cross now from the left-hand side. Yeah, it's a goal kick. It's a free out. Free out for a high foot. Good defending. Let's see. Never knew Tom Selleck supports United. There you go. Absolute hunk of a man. Yeah, it's of course for November, guys. So if you can donate, like I said, the link is in the description of the video. QR code is on the screen either if you want to scan it. And yeah, I appreciate it. Even if it's a couple of euro, it helps out an awful lot. Pierce says, I don't think Anthony is Premier League material. Yeah, well, it's been the criticism, for the majority of his United career, in fairness. But yeah, it's been a good start now. Game is settling down a little bit now. United looking to keep a bit of possession. Yeah, well done, Malacia. Does well to win it back. And Bodo Glimt have a throw right up in Manchester United's corner. Right, says, big game tonight. Players should enjoy themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. Enjoy themselves. It's a stronger team that played against Ipswich. More balance in it. Early goal. Go and enjoy yourself. Go and enjoy yourself. But yeah, great to see so many people in on YouTube, guys. If you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. It helps the channel out an awful lot. Like you said, as you can see, the top right of the screen up here, we're on the road to 13,000 subscribers. So do hit that subscribe button if you're new. Nice little turn there by Mason Mount inside the Highland now. It's good pressure. He gets his pocket picked. It's good tempo by United, forcing Bodo Glimt into, playing the ball quite quickly. You would expect that they're not going to be able to keep that kind of tempo up for 90 minutes. Now time for Guinness, says Chris. There you go. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Is it worrying Amorim didn't celebrate both our goals under him? No. No, I don't think he is the type of manager that celebrates an awful lot of goals. Like, obviously, watching the Sporting game against City a few weeks ago, didn't celebrate a lot of them goals either. I don't mind that. He's celebrating in there. I wouldn't be worried about that at all. I would love for him to celebrate. I'd love not more for a bit of that. You know what I mean? But Bodo Glimt now, edge of the box. Zinganoglu gets onto his right foot, just makes a shambles of the shot, and it trickles into Onana's hands. Passat, good to see you. Pressing is excellent, says David. It is. It is, in fairness. Tempo is really good. Thoughts on Rude becoming Leicester boss? Yeah, delighted for him. Hope he does well. Hope he wins every game, bar the one against United. Yeah, hope he does well. Here's Garnacho now. Gets to the end line. Can he keep it in? He can. Ball across is cleared, and Bodo Glimt will come away with it. United do well to win it back. Delict now stepping up into midfield. United's defensive line are Jesus. They're halfway up into the Bodo Glimt half, which is unreal to see. Jane Tervonen, I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks so much for the donation. Really, really appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Jane, Janny or Jane, I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but thanks so much for the donation to Movember. Absolute legend. I really, really do appreciate it. Bruno now cross all the way back to Anthony. Oh, he's got space. Give it to him. Mason Mount. Ah, it's a goal kick. Mason Mount is in miles of space in the box and he doesn't give it to him. Doing good, boss. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well. Come join us over on... Jane is me, says John. John, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the donation. Absolute legend. Thanks so much. Like I said, going to a great cause. So, I appreciate it. Appreciate it as always. How are they doing? It says Shane. Oh, wish. Here's Garnacho in now. Garnacho's in on the left-hand side. Pulls it back to Mason Mount with a strike. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Second ball is cleared. Yeah, we're doing well, Croc. We're doing well, man. Scored after 50 seconds. Lovely turn by Anthony into the box now. Make a choice. Oh, it's a good header away. Back to him. Goes to the edge to Bruno. Bruno with a strike. Comfortable enough save. Good pressure. Good pressure. Good pressure. And Ben with the €30 donation to Movember. Again, absolute legend, man. Absolute legend. Really, really appreciate it. All the support, guys. You're absolute legends, in fairness. So we're up to 100 and... what is it now? Let me just see. It's up to €160, guys. Really appreciate the support, as always. John said, my son had to be hospitalised for depression about a month ago. I was very impressed by the therapist he had. So this cause is near my heart. There we go, John. Well, I hope your son is doing well. Yeah, it happens, you know, so many people. You know, thankfully myself, I've never experienced it. But yeah, I mean, the amount of people who talk about it is crazy. Here's Malacia now. Does well. Pulls it back. Who's there? Bruno. Play the way you're facing. Goes back to the edge of the box to Martinez. Over to Mazraoui. Out to Anthony. Anthony with the cross again is blocked. Mason Mount is making lovely runs off of him. That's twice he's been free now and he hasn't received it. Lovely ball by Mazraoui all the way out to Malacia on the far side. There's Garnacho now. Back to Bruno. Bruno's going to open for a strike here. Takes one wide at the near post. November is nearly over, says Connor. It is. This will be the last watch along with the mustache. So that's why we're trying to raise as much as we possibly can. Oh, lovely ball. Bodo Glimt are in here. Oh, it's good covering. Pulls back to the edge of the box and a strike is 1-1. It's a brilliant goal. Oh, we're going to have to look at this again. But United are cut open right through the middle. A lovely, lovely ball. And what a finish out of him as well. It's game on here again. Bodo Glimt haven't threatened once. And they're back level here, 1-1 after 18 minutes. Big setback here, but a massive moment for Bodo Glimt. Onana's not happy. Ball comes straight through the middle. Malacia heads it back. De Ligt clears it. They win the second ball. Who is it? Who's that? It's a lovely ball into the middle, and it's Ugarte's man that just kind of half runs off of his shoulder. Now, nothing major, nothing to be too concerned about. He gets back. He gets goal side. And there's a layoff to the edge of the box. And it's an unbelievable strike with his left foot. And he absolutely hangs it in the corner, in the top corner. Sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say, that's a brilliant goal. 3 great passes. And it's 1-1. What a goal. What a goal. Alright, it's game on here. It's game on. JD says, what a strike, it's been coming though. It hasn't been coming. It hasn't been coming at all. United have been in complete control. It was just a really good attack by Bodo Glimt. Pass out through the midfield. The two number 6s, Ugarte and Bruno, get a little bit spread. And it's a layoff on the edge of the box. Ugarte gets back to cover his man. I'll have to look at it again to see where Bruno was. But, you know, it's an unbelievable first-time finish. Unbelievable first-time finish. But yeah, it's game on here again. 21 minutes on the clock. There's Malacia now. Cross into the box. Mason Mount is alive to it. Looking to spin. Highland does well to get it to Bruno. Back to Garnacho. Back to Malacia. Can't get the first time crossing, but keeps possession. Second time around into the goalkeeper's hands. Martinez not tracking back. Bruno not tracking back either. I'm not sure about Martinez. No, I don't know. I'll have to look at it again, but... Does the wife love the mustache? Says Alan. No, she hates it. Hates it. Absolutely hates it. Glimt are in again. It's 2-1. Boys, what the fuck is going on? What's going on here? They just ran all the way up the left-hand side and buried it all the way to the 6-yard box. It's 2-1. Get your heads out of bin here, will ye? Malacia, the camera's gone to Malacia. Is he at fault? I don't know. He's not happy with himself. And Bodo Glimt are after turning it around here. They were 1-0 down to 2-1 up in the space of 3 minutes. Bodo Glimt are in fantasy land here. Ball to the right full for Bodo Glimt. Goes inside to midfield. It's a first time ball in over the top, and Malacia gets absolutely burnt for pace. He runs all the way into the 6-yard box. Who's that goes out to close him down? Malacia's caught for pace. Yeah, it's De Ligt goes out to close him down. Doesn't fully close him down. Allows him into the edge of the 6-yard box. So Nana can do nothing about it. It's 2-1. Terrible. Terrible. I mean, I mean, I mean, it's weird to say, but United have been in complete control. United have been in complete control. And it's a wonder goal, the first one, and the second one is just a big ball in over the top. Your defender is bet for pace, and it's finished. I mean, no, I can bring him after this if you want. And they said Amorim was going to bring back the glory days. Yeah, because he's going to do that after 8 days in charge. Anyway, same old story. If we lose at Everton, he could be under pressure. Mark, you're talking through you're talking through the wrong end of your body. To be honest with you, yeah, yeah. Like the one issue here is that Martinez goes AWOL. Martinez steps up into midfield and leaves a huge space behind him. Oh, they're in again, lads. Oh, shot over the bar. Martinez gets sucked out into midfield. I don't know. Again, I'll have to look at it again. Defence is a little bit run ragged here at the moment. Lovely big switch. Here's Garnacho now away up the left-hand side. Oh, his first touch is poor. But United have a throw up in the corner. Let's see. Last time I checked, United was winning. There goes my accumulator again. But Paul, will you fuck off with putting United in your accumulator? Every time you do, we fucking lose. Malacia isn't ready, says John. Get Shaw in. Sorry to say. Maybe so. But again, I mean, you do have to give a little bit of the criticism there to Martinez, who gets sucked way up into midfield and leaves a massive hole behind. John says our defence is rubbish. Everyone is watching the ball. Look, long way to go. Let's not get too carried away. It was one absolute worldly of a goal and one just big long ball over the top where a defender gets bet for pace. Here's Mason Mount now. Pulls it back. Ugarte chips one to the back post. Nobody there. So yeah, I wouldn't be getting too carried away. We've basically dominated the game. Yeah, we made one mistake, really. One mistake. I wouldn't even say there was a mistake made in the first goal. It was just they laid off a ball on the edge of the box and your man absolutely top-ended. Great tackle there by Martinez. Here's Mazraoui now. Georgina, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated. Yeah, good play there by United. Here's Garnacho. Yeah, his cross is poor. Oshin says, this was always going to be a very tough transition. Amorim even said himself there will be pain. Let's stay positive and get behind the team. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're not going to come in and... Oh, Highland gets very unlucky again. Nearly gets on the end of a mistake. You're not going to come in and completely change everything and expect it to happen. You know what I mean? There's going to be a bedding in period, and it might take a while. You know, but Amorim did also say, Oshin, you know, he's going to have to put wins on the board also. So let's hope that can happen. Malacia was playing well up until then. Says, yeah, I agree. I thought he was playing well. Tim says, domination means nothing when we're so wasteful. I don't know if we were wasteful, to be honest with you. Again, I think it goes back to we're not creating a lot. Don't really know if we created a chance other than the mistake that we scored the goal from. You know what I mean? Mrs. Counting the days until November is over. Yep, she is. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. The Angry Mexican says, fans need to be patient. The negativity after a game and a half is ridiculous. Yeah, well, look, that's the online fan base, really, isn't it? We try and keep it as level-headed as possible here on this channel. Mazraoui does really well to win it back. Here's Anthony now. Loses his balance. Keeps possession, though. Goes for a strike. Decision-making is poor. Mazraoui keeps it, though. Ugarte, United keeping possession, working it from right to left. Equaliser before half time, I think, is required. But again, I mean, Bodo Glimt now are just putting 11 men behind the ball, all on the edge of their own box. It's going to be difficult to break them down. We need to stretch them. Let's see. He really needs to do a lot of work. Garnacho says D. Party Booter says Anthony needs to start playing or get out. John says Bodo Glimt are away again. Up the right hand side now. Yeah, United get numbers back, but they still have it in fairness. There's an offside. Oh no, it's a free out handball. Amorim is proving that United's poor form is on the players. They're not good enough. Owen Wall is in. Of course he's in. We're fucking losing. Wallers, ever come in when we're winning, no? Or, yeah, you probably do, but you're just sitting there in the background fucking saying nothing. Anthony hasn't really done anything wrong so far this game. He's been playing the ball about. There's a couple of times, D, where Mount has made a lovely run inside to out, where he's got into the box you know what I mean? And he's been completely free, and Anthony just doesn't play it to him and turns around and goes back. Dean says players need to keep their heads up, stick with the plan, and keep the intensity going. Yeah, absolutely. Here's Bruno now. Nice ball to Malacia. Cross is blocked. And Glimt will clear it. Mongan says United have spent nearly $1 billion over the last 6 seasons and they don't suit this system. Well, again, let me dispel that myth. Okay. So Ineos have only spent in this summer transfer window, and every player that they've signed in the transfer window just gone fits into this system. Masraoui fits it. De Ligt fits it. Ugarte fits it. Xerxes, even though he's playing bad, fits it. So your statement is null and void. New ownership. You can say what you want about the old ownership. I agree they misspent and spent really poorly. But the new ownership have only spent in one transfer window, and every player they've signed fits this system. And Euro as well, by the way. You know what I mean? Great stuff by Mazraoui. Oh, he's unlucky. Oh, we're in trouble here. Mazraoui and De Ligt are caught high up the field. Yeah, Ugarte does really, really well to spot the danger and slots back in. Really, really good stuff there by Ugarte. Missed the opening. What's our bench? Still think Mazraoui doesn't fit the back three. I think he does. I think he was one of our best players on the weekend. He's playing well tonight as well. Our bench is Binder, Heaton, Delot, Shaw, Rashford, Diallo, Ericsson, Casemiro, Menu, and Xerxes. So good, strong bench. In fairness. Malacia hits it out for a goal kick again. I say nothing when you're up, but you fucking, I'd well believe it. We also had players screwed up, Ten Hag, but he bought in these players. Ben says, looking forward to the Euro return. D says, Euro is solid. He is solid. And Ushin says, Amorim has the dress sense of a substitute teacher who thinks he's hip and cool, but the t-shirt, I think he's a prat. I think he looks good. Looks better than Ten Hag. Yeah. The quicker Euro gets back, the better. Yeah, well, look, we also have to realise, lads, that a fucking 18-year-old who has never played in the Premier League before is not going to solve all of our problems. You know what I mean? You'll be putting that kind of pressure on him. You know what I mean? He will improve the team, but we're not going to automatically start challenging for the Premier League when Euro gets back. You know? Owen says, Ten Hag system so different to Amorim. Players aren't robots. I don't think people understand how hard it is to completely switch up your playing style when a different manager comes in. Spot on. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Like they're after taking on so much information, I'd say, in the last week. You know, going to a back three, wing backs, you know, 2 10s, 2 6s, no 8s. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. Nice turn there by Anthony. Nice ball then as well into Bruno, who gets a wide to Malacia. Back to Bruno. Bruno looking for a shot. Goes on to his left. Shot is blocked. Garnacho does really well to win it back high. Go on, run him. Oh, gets a ball in. Oh, into the goalkeeper's hands. Listen to this. Can't hear a single United fan. Shower of librarians in the stands for us this evening. Well, look, I mean, you'll always hear the Stretford end. It's hard when you go 2-1 down. When you go all the way back to the Fergie days, if you were losing in Europe, it was dead. You know what I mean? We need a good fucking 50-50 challenge here now or something just to get the crowd going. Maybe if Malacia shaved his fro, he could have kept up with the winger. Garnacho does really well. Yeah, wins a corner out of it. Really good play there by Garnacho. Shane says, safe to say this will be Anthony's last appearance at wing-back. John says, I think Amorim is testing our players. Anthony and Malacia have been poor. He wants to know where they are. Of course, 100% I agree. And I said it after the Ipswich game. It was an experimental game for Amorim. And same tonight. Bruno now, corner, really poor to the back post, but it's headed away for another corner. No need, could have just let it go. Look at what Slot is doing. Says, yes, but again, let me dispel what you're saying there. All right. Liverpool were challenging for a Premier League title up until the middle of May last season. Arne Slot has come in and inherited a fucking very good team in Liverpool, and that kills me to say. You know what I mean? It's night and day between that and what Amorim has inherited, you know? Malacia now, good ball into the box. It's a great header away. What a brilliant header away. United pressing high though. Malacia does well to win it back. Does really well. Keep the pressure on now. Ball over the top now to Garnacho. Tries the first time cross it. Gets the second ball. Back to Malacia. Yeah, I mean, you go back to Malacia there. The box is full. You have to get the ball in. And United go all the way back, rotating it around. That was your opportunity when you had the box full just to chip one in there. You know, Here's Malacia now, bit of space. Cross. His crosses haven't been great now. Does really well there though. Anthony gives it away. Who's Ugarte? He tries to get one to Highland and he just, United are pressing really high though. Mazraoui now on the ball. Looking for a little chip in. Here's Highland! Oh, what a goal! Rasmus Highland! Yes! Delighted for him. Yes! What a fucking brilliant goal. And we're just saying that Man United were pressing and smothering Bodo Glimt in and wouldn't let him out. Mazraoui does really, really well. Now the cross, I was saying, don't cross it. But he does. And it comes to Highland's back foot. He's gone away from goal. He takes it with his left, or takes it with his right, and it hits his second touch is a first time shot. And he absolutely buries it in the far corner. It's a brilliant, brilliant goal. Lovely bit of skill by Mazraoui. Puts the ball in a bit too early, in my opinion. Lovely first touch with his left foot, Rasmus Highland. And before the ball even hits the ground, he swings his right ad. And it's 2-2. What a great goal. What a great goal. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Lovely. And Amorim's happy now. There's the celebration. Here we go. Here, I love idiots like Paul here, look. Excited about equalising against a nobody team with your strongest 11 on a Thursday night. So, Paul, do you not celebrate when your team scores? You fucking dope. Of course you do. Go away, will ya? And watch badminton or something. Brilliant finish, says Joe. Teddy says, now let's beat them. D says, look at Amorim. Parry Brewer says, lads, that was a proper finish. It was. It was a great goal. It was a great, great goal, in fairness. Delighted for Highland as well. And there's half time, guys. 2-2. Good time to get the equaliser. Again, look, I mean, you want to be doing better than a 2-2 draw with Bodo Glimt at half time. But look, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. How do you how do you like your coffee? I like my coffee how I like my women. I'll be back in a second. We get the potatoes. Half time. Oh yeah, sorry. There's an ad coming up here, so let's get the ad going here now. Right, we're back. He's back, baby. Diogo Dargoni, huh? Huh? Yeah. Oh, I have to pull out the radiator. There's the gang. Diogo Dargoni is in the chat there.
Oh, hi, Dargo. Saw you standing around doing that this morning.
No.
Pulling up his pants to look at his socks. He was showing the lads his socks.
No, there you go. Bernie said she caught you doing nothing this morning. Pulling up your pants to show lads your socks.
I don't know what he was doing. He was looking at his socks.
Caught doing nothing, bite.
You're right.
Not yeah.
I'm really interested to know what he was doing.
And you're just nosy.
Yeah. It's been raining on me. What are you
Why? Doesn't matter. It's only warm. So yeah, look, I mean, first half. Again, I think, like, I'll go back to what I said. I think United were in complete control for the majority of it. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, possession 76% to United. Expected goals 1.5 to Bodo Glimt's 0.6. United had 9 shots to their 4. Their keeper had 2 saves. United had 2 corner kicks to their 1. Yeah, I mean, United had 390 passes compared to 127 for them. So United dominated the first half, you would have to say. But in fairness to Bodo Glimt, they took the 2 chances that they got. You know what I mean? Raymond says, not a bad half. Thought we pressed well. Yeah, I thought the intensity was good. The shape was, for the majority of the half, I thought the shape was quite good. For a team that's playing this formation for only the second time, I thought it was good. We got a little bit stretched for the first goal, and the second goal then Martinez gets sucked way up the field. And then it's a foot race between Malacia and the Bodo Glimt player. So I thought, on the whole, I thought it was a decent performance so far. We do need to up it in the second half, though. Now, the king was doing more than looking at my socks. Is he single? Are you still living in a 2-story bungalow? Fuck off, you dickhead. But yeah, appreciate everybody watching on TikTok as well, guys. We're reading out all the comments over on YouTube. So if you want to pop over to YouTube, link is on my homepage. Come over and get involved. We got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen over there as well. So come on over, hit subscribe and jump into the chat as well. What's a man have to do to get a Teo sponsorship around here, says Finn. I don't know. I really don't. Someday. Just need more subscribers. More eyes on the prize. Mark says, we're not doing too bad apart from how open we are at the back. Just a bit indecisive in the final third. Yeah, I think the main issues have been the shape, and sticking to it for an extended period of time. When you're playing a new formation like that, and like, for example, Bruno Fernandes is playing in the 6, and we know how much Bruno Fernandes likes to roam. So if you're playing him in the 6, the Fish Nolan, the best damn DJ in town. Yeah, only seen him the other day, bye. So I did. Ruben all about possessions, as Dylan D says. The second goal, right watch. Bruno should be on the man as Ugarte is covering. Here we go. We'll have it. This is the first one now. First one is, I don't know what Martinez is doing way up the field. Yeah, he just stays out there, and Ugarte does let his man run off his shoulder, but he recovers. And then Bruno is miles up the field then as well. So too many men getting forward, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Too many men getting forward. Now, I mean, it's an absolute worldie of a goal, in fairness. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean it is twice. Martinez, I don't know if that's a tactic, but Martinez getting sucked out twice for both goals. And they've got down that inside right channel or inside left channel. It's been an issue. And it's something that needs to be corrected for the second half. What a great goal by Rasmus Highland. I mean, for the ball to come into him like that, to take it down in such a tight little area, and then to hit it before it even hits the ground with his other foot. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. David says the lads look lost in the system. No, they don't. Not at all. They don't at all, in fairness. I think they actually look competent enough in it. I mean, they don't know it inside out, but they're not lost. Diogo, the dodgy box not working, so it was a toss-up between this and mash tag. I'll hang around until I get blocked. I do love a bit of mash tag, in fairness. Dargo, what you should do now is hit that $sign at the bottom of the chat and join as an official member and support your old friend. That's what you do now. And stop fucking causing havoc in the chat. Molai. If Highland got up a bit quicker, he'd have 2 goals. In fairness, the goalkeeper was wrestling to the ground. It would have probably been a penalty otherwise, if we hadn't scored from it. See, Bruno's hovering near Ugarte's man. Licha has to step up because Bruno isn't marking. Yes, it's the concern, isn't it, with Bruno playing in the 6. You've got to be very controlled, you know. Great stat there for Rasmus Highland. He has scored 9 goals in 10 starts in European competitions since the start of the 22-23 season. Really, really good. Really good. What do you think, seeing Malacia and Anthony in the lineups? Yeah, look, it's good to see Malacia back. Anthony, on the other hand, I mean, he's never going to get a go in the 10, he's never going to get a go in the 6, and he's not going to get a go in the number 9. So the wing back is the only real area. Look, I think we're going to see with Anthony what we've seen with, you know, the latter stages of Ten Hag, and that's Anthony on the bench a hell of a lot, to be honest with you. Amorim has given everybody a bit of a go. So, Malacia cost us the goal. I don't think so. I don't think there can be too much blame put on him. I would be more concerned about why the there was so much space left in behind him when he's the wing back, not the left centre back. I mean, he's in a foot race and he gets beaten. You know what I mean? There's not too much blame you can put on that. Hamill says, Jack, help, how are we conceding 2 goals to Bodo Glimt? Well, look, I mean, going back to what we've said, one was a worldie and the other one was, you know, a foot race that our fullback lost. You know what I mean? So, it's like, there wasn't even an extended period in that first half where Bodo Glimt were on top. You know what I mean? It was 2 breakaway goals, and I think that is quite evident of just a new system and players getting used to it more than anything else. I wouldn't be getting too worried, you know. RVP would be proud of that goal, says Ray. Absolutely. Ruud van Nistelrooy, you meant, sorry. I don't get the negativity for the lad in his first game in, 2 years? Yeah, of course. Of course. He's only coming back to... Actually, and even at that, I mean, is Malacia going to be the number 1 left wing back? Probably not. You know what I mean? So, we got to give him cut him a bit of slack. I can't read that comment out there, God. User says, stop making excuses, just crap. Well, why don't you offer some explanation? Like, there's billions of knobheads like you that just throw out stupid comments. Crap, that's crap, that's crap, that's crap. Why don't you offer us an explanation as to why it's crap? Why don't you give us an insight in how it could improve? You know what I mean? Rather than just being negative. Delaw's coming on. I see Anthony is warming up anyway. Let me get this headset on. I think Malacia is gone. Does that mean Delo is going to play on the left again? Not a big fan of that. Oh, she don't mind him. He heard that from me. Yeah, Dallo on for Malacia, lads. Let me just do the graphic here. There we go. Right, let's go. Not a surprise Malacia is coming off. Not because he was playing bad or anything like that. It's a first game in 550 days. You know what I mean? He's bound to not be up to full speed. But yeah, ready to rock and roll here again, guys. And we're up and running again. Big 45 minutes. As it stands, United remain in 15th. If we were to get a win here tonight, add 2 extra points onto that, as it stands, it would bring us up to 10th. 11th. Sorry, 11th. So yeah, here we go. United pressing high, winning a throw up in the corner of a Bodo Glimt half. So, good start. What's the score? It's 2-2, George. 2-2. Second half just started. If you want to keep up with it, guys, we're live over on YouTube. We've got the scoreboard and the timer and the starting 11 on the screen over on YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Hit the YouTube button. Come on over, hit subscribe, and jump on into the chat, George. Yeah, we're on YouTube. Yeah, come on across. Yeah, we've seen a change here already with the wing backs, especially on the left hand side. Delo here is not playing wide. He's playing as a kind of an inside wing back, if that makes sense. And Garnacho is going wide. So Garnacho is keeping the width and Delo is playing more centrally. Whereas we seen in the first half, Malacia was playing out wide. So there's been a change here. Definitely been a change here. Here's Mount. Strike! Oh, it's the crossbar. Ding! Oh, it's good. Good start. Martinez with a lovely ball over the top to Garnacho. Lovely ball into the inside channel. Garnacho cuts back, lays it back to Mount. Lovely first touch to open his body. Bit of space. He's leaning back. There's pressure on him. He's just leaning back a little bit too much. Oh, it's nestling in that top corner. Only just a little bit too high. Yeah, United, you can see it already. Delo is going back as a full. United are going back into a back four out of possession, and when they get the ball, you see there when we win the throw without even being in possession, the ball was out of play. Delo has instantly gone up into midfield. He's nearly playing in one of them 10 roles with Garnacho coming out wide. George is over from TikTok. Good to see you, pal. Taffy says, Jackie, you're totally familiar with his system. Not really, to be honest with you. It's going to take a bit of time to try and figure it out myself. But look, Ruben Amorim looks like the kind of manager who will change slight tactics every game, shape, formation, but the same principles of a 3-4-3 will remain. You know what I mean? Even like what we're talking about here in the second half, the low playing in the 10, with Garnacho pushed out as nearly as a winger or as a wide forward. Oh, lovely little flick ball. Here we go. Square ball! Rasmus Highland, 3-2. What a really, really well-worked goal. It's Manuel Ugarte with the assist as well. And the flick comes from... Who's the flick from? I don't know. I'll tell you in a second. But it was absolutely fantastic. It's 3-2 to United. A really brilliant start to the second half here in the opening 5 minutes. And we deserve a goal on the basis of how we've played. Really, really good pressure. It's such a well-worked goal. The ball is played inside to Mazraoui. Mazraoui gives it into Mount, and Mount flicks the ball. If Ugarte continues his run and he plays the first time square ball across the... There's calls for an offside here. It's going to be very, very tight. But Rasmus Highland puts it away, and it's a brilliant, brilliant finish. 3-2. They're checking it. It's going to be very tight. It's going to be very, very tight. And it's given. Get up the yard. Lovely stuff. 3-2 to United. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Now keep the pressure on. Go and get a fourth. Oh, what kind of a pass was that? Alright, my Ugarte wins it back again. Oh, I'm starting to love him very, very quickly, so I am. Who needs Jokeres when you've got Highland, says Dylan. Well, look, if he keeps scoring goals the way he's scoring tonight, then brilliant. But he needs to do it for the foreseeable future. They're just explaining what's happening here. In terms of the change in formation in and out of possession. And this is why Delo has been brought on. And he's causing havoc, in fairness to him. Oh, lovely ball. Garnacho's away up the left-hand side. What a ball out of Martinez. Garnacho onto his right foot, looking for the strike. Oh, the strike is good. It's a good save. Comes back to Garnacho. Still has it. It's been a brilliant change. A brilliant tactical change by Amorim, I have to say. Delo has been pivotal to it. So out of possession, Delo is dropping back in at left back and making a 4 at the back. In fairness, we're going 4 at the back. But when in possession, Delo pushes up into one of the number 10s and Garnacho pulls out of one of the number 10s wide onto the left-hand side to give him the natural space that he likes. It's been a brilliant tactical change at half-time by Amorim, in fairness. So we're up to 12th in the table as it stands, which is good. John with the super chat. This is for some candy for your daughter. I appreciate it, man. Absolute legend. Appreciate the support as always. Here's Anthony now down the right hand side. Gets to the end line, comes back onto his left. And Ben with the gifted membership. Absolute legend, man. Tattooed Dub. Welcome to the members club. There we go, Ben. Appreciate the support, my man. Absolute legend. Happy days. I think, listening to the commentators here, it looks like Rashford and Ahmad are getting ready to be brought on here. I ain't watching, but I'm glad Mount might come good. It says George. Yeah, well, look, he's got to stay fit more than anything else, doesn't he? If he stays fit, that'll give him the opportunity, to go on and put in some good performances. You know what I mean? John with a gifted membership as well. Absolute legend, John. Appreciate the support as always, my man. And Dan, welcome to the members club. Welcome to the members club. Ger, you're such a fucking drain. You know what? I'm just going to block you. You're an absolute fool. Good luck. Here's Garnacho now, way out the left-hand side. Delo's on the inside. Garnacho squares it. Oh, Rasmus Highland tries to take it in, but it just pops into the goalkeeper's hands. Nice setup in short, bro, says Big John. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it, man. Come over and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We've got the live full experience over there. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage. Come on over, hit or even if you don't, if you want to stay on TikTok, help me out. Hit the subscribe button over on YouTube as well. We're closing in on 13,000 subscribers. So the YouTube button is on my homepage. Just click the button, hit subscribe. And if you want to come back, then you can come back. Or you can stay on YouTube. We're live there too. Teddy says, Jack, I watched your video on YouTube around 20 times, the 4-3 win against Liverpool in the FA Cup, the matchday vlog. Yeah, it's my highest ever viewed video. I think it's over 30,000 now, which is brilliant. Yeah, so Mason Mount is off. Yeah, he played well, in fairness to him. Good performance out of him. And Rashford is on in one of the 10s. Good to see. Good to see the fact that he's not swapping Rashford directly for Highland. And Ahmad is on for Anthony on the right wing back role. And Luke Shaw comes on as well, guys, and he comes on directly for Lisandro Martinez, who's obviously coming back from injury as well. So minding his minutes as well. Good changes out of manager, and look, I mean, good changes in terms of quality for quality. Good to see Luke Shaw back. Phil says, how much is a subscription? On TikTok, I think it's $4.99, I think. On YouTube, you can become a member for, there's 3 different levels. $2.99, $4.99 or $9.99. And obviously you get more the higher the levels are. But I think TikTok in general, regardless of who your subscription is to, I think it's $4.99 regardless. But yeah, appreciate everyone subscribing, guys, and becoming official channel members, supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Thoughts on Ugarte, says George? Yeah, I like him. Really do. Here's Ahmad now. Rashford gives it away. But United win it back with Bruno on the edge of the box. Lays it into Ahmad. Ahmad turning onto his left. There's Garnacho. Oh, the defenders are on their toes, in fairness. United pushing for a fourth here. Mark says, working nice tonight, missing the game. Great to be able to listen to your coverage of the game. Will you be live for Everton on Sunday? Will I be live for Everton on Sunday? I don't know if I will be. I'm not sure yet. My missus is going to spa day with her sister. It's her sister's 40th birthday. So I'm not too sure yet. What do you get for it, says Phil? Membership. So the usual things you get, priority, your messages read as a priority, badge beside your name. You get extra content, and then you get the opportunity. Well, all channel members can come on to the match reaction videos live and give their opinions. So that's what the benefits are, Phil. Yeah, Mazraoui does well. Steps up and wins the ball back. Yeah, we've kind of gone back ever since the substitutions there with Shaw coming on. We've gone back to the traditional 3-4-3. With Delors going back out wide into the wing back position, and Garnacho kind of tucking back into the number 10 role. So he's after getting his goal up and switching it back, which is great to see. It's great to see in play management like that, in-game management. Really, really is. D says Shaw looks fresh out at McDonald's. Look, people have said that about him. I remember people saying that about him before. Remember then he put the picture up when he broke his leg on the crutches and he was just absolutely shredded. He's just a stocky chap. Now, I think when he retires, he's more likely to end up like Wayne Rooney than he is Cristiano Ronaldo, you know. Oh, the ball over the top to Bruno and he just loses his footing. Plenty of time to go here, though. Game is far from over. Yeah, he runs, times it perfectly. He's just has one eye on the goalkeeper who's coming out, and he just loses the ball in the air and loses his balance as well. Teddy says, when are you going to Old Trafford again? I'm going for the Rangers game in January. Matthias de Ligt is coming off. For Casemiro. Okay, Casemiro goes in, does he? Yeah. Casemiro going in at centre back. That's some way to finish the game. But yeah, look, it's quite clear he is managing minutes for all of these players. Yeah, Bruno does well. But in fairness, the manager's not afraid to make changes. So he's not. He's not afraid to make changes. But yeah, stick around, guys. We're going into the match reaction video. I'm not sure if the boys will be on with me. But if they're not, of course, I'll be doing it myself. I know Chris is probably busy with Thanksgiving, but I'm sure Oisín and Ben will be there as well. We'll have a chat about tonight's game and go through all of the talking points. But look, before that, we've got some time to go here. Still have a game to win. 25 minutes, you would think, with stoppage time. Here's Rashford now down the right-hand side. Gives the ball away. Now, let me finish off this yoke here. Bodo Glimt nicked the ball back, progressing to the edge of the box. He's looking for a shot. Got overlapped. Yeah, good interception there by Delo. Oh, lovely ball. They're into the box here. Oh, great block. Who was that? Garnacho getting all the way back to the 6-yard box and stopping the cross. And the ball goes into Onana's hands. Really good work by the young man. Lovely ball in, and Garnacho does really, really well just to get a toe on the cross. Outstretched foot. Yeah, it's a poor pass out with the low inside to Bruno, and Bodo Glimt have it now coming down the left. Strike. Yeah, comfortable enough save by Onana. This game ain't over yet, lads. This game ain't over yet. Oisín says, making big calls too. Casemiro at centre-back. I think Eric Ten Hag, we'd all be scratching our heads. Yeah, well, see, the thing about it was with Ten Hag, weren't we saying how frustrating it was that, oh, Jesus, there's no, it's always like-for-like change. There's never any tactical changes in the game. And, it's always, Highland for Rashford or, Anthony for Garnacho. It was always the same, Here's Ahmad now, up the right-hand side, into the box. Strike on his left. Save. Second ball. Bruno. Blocked. Back to Ahmad. Strike again. Oh, it's blocked again. Come on, a fourth one to kill the game. United will go back and slow it down. Won't be on. Just drove up from a job in Cork. Need my beauty sleep. That's no problem. Look, I'll do the match reaction myself tonight, guys. Unless, look, if anyone else wants to jump on, by all means you can. The link is on the community tab for all channel members on the YouTube homepage. So if you want to pop on, please do. Maybe it'll be a bit of a change to do one on my own, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, 20 minutes to go here. Another goal now would see it off. Oh, Luke leaves one a little bit short for Onana, who has to come out and clear it away. Phil says, do you really rate Garnacho? I think he's terrible. Yeah, me and you were watching different games, Phil. Look, he's got a long way to go in terms of being the finished article, but I mean the potential the kid has is absolutely fantastic. For a kid for his age, he's a fantastic footballer in my opinion. Has a lot to learn, He's got to get more clinical. He's got to get more consistency to his game. He's got to get his decision making a little bit better as well. But I think for a player of his age, he's quality, in fairness. Nice stat there for Rasmus Highland. An individual stat for him. He's now scored as many non-penalty goals in Europe as Erling Haaland since he joined, which is 8. So there we go. Highland is doing well in Europe for United, in fairness to him. From an individual standpoint, lovely ball by Delors over the top. Highland is away again. Garnacho will take over. He's in one-on-one. Strike! Oh, he pulls it wide of the far post with his left foot. Just couldn't keep it inside the post. Really, really good direct attack by United. Delors with a lovely ball over the top. I initially thought it was going to be Rashford to run onto it, but it was into Highland's path. His header is just a little bit skew. Garnacho picks it up and he swings a left foot at it, but it pulls it wide of the far post. We need a fourth one to be comfortable here. Craig says the fire stick just blew up, so you're my eyes. Stick with us, Craig. We'll be here till the end, man. If you want to watch us, we're live over on YouTube as well. We've got the scoreboard and the timer and all of that kind of stuff on the screen as well. Link is on my homepage if you want to come over to the YouTube channel, United Community channel over on YouTube as well. Hit subscribe, jump into the chat. There's Garnacho now away down the left-hand side. Just checks back to Bruno. Bruno goes back to Delors. And United keep possession. Yeah, that's it. I mean, no need to be in any panic, in fairness. 3-2 up. 16 minutes to go. Delors now on the overlap. That's surely a free, ref. Come on, ref. What channel is it on? It's on TNT Sports 2. Two games in, looking positive. Having a manager changing things during a game is a massive change. It is, Ben. It is. It really, really is, I have to say. Oh, Nana, it's going to be 3-3 here if he get... Yeah. Oh, Nana, what a tackle. Jesus Christ, what are you doing there? A bit of a mix-up at the back, and United can counter with Ahmad up the right-hand side. Rashford is there as well in support. Ahmad on the overlap. Lovely ball by Rashford. Ahmad is away. Go on now, you've got 3-on-2. Make the right decision. Squares it to Garnacho. First touch. Strike. No, high and wide. Oh no, it should have been 4-2. And it should have been 3-3 down the other end. Game of tennis. Take a breath. There's a potential red card check here for Andre Onana. So the ball back to Onana is very short. He comes outside of his box. Yeah, I think it's been overturned. But he comes out and he goes to make a challenge, and when he comes down, the ball hits his arm on the way down. So it'd be a handball outside the box. Potential red card, but it didn't look on purpose, in fairness. Accidental by the looks of it. But we go back to what we've said about, you know, not taking our chances. Albeit we've scored 3 goals tonight, we could easily have 6. You know, Garnacho could have a couple. So, you know what I mean? So, you're getting into these opportunities, into these areas. You've got to be at least testing the goalkeeper, and we haven't really done it. Good play there, Delo. Garnacho on the overlap. He's really in the mood. Garnacho, yeah, every time I say he's doing well, he does something silly. Well, his cross was bad. Hit the side net. Stephen says, Masraouy's looking good, having a great game. I don't think he's played bad for us yet, to be honest with you. Yeah, United doing well, just keeping possession. Casemiro popping balls in and out. Lovely switch ball to Delo. Then United not really in any hurry, although, you know, picking their moments to, you know, to attack with pace, but quite happy to keep possession, go back, go sideways. You've got to be careful though not to give possession away, just as Delo does there. And Onana's out of his goal. It's going to be a throw to Bodo Glimt. Garnacho has to finish. That's his fin. He does, in fairness. Big A says, how's the match going? Only home from work. Are they playing alright? Yeah, we're playing good. Second half has been look, I mean, the majority of the game we've played quite well, in fairness. Bodo Glimt had 2, one worldly of a goal and then one breakaway goal. Other than that, it's been all United, but second half has been much more impressive. A little bit of a tactical change by Ruben Amorim. As soon as we got the goal up, he switched back to the 4-3-3. Or, the 3-4-3. Isn't it good to have a good DM, says Dylan? It is. Yeah. Lovely ball. Rashford is away. Go on, Rashford. Score. I beg you, score. Please. Strike. Oh, pulls it just wide of the far post. Oh, he's unlucky. It's a great run and it's a great ball. Really good pace out of Rashford. Angling his run. It didn't even need to be played in the air, to be honest with you. There was space there. Lovely first touch. Going across the keeper as you should. He just pulls it wide of the far post. Everyone's fine, yeah. Do you want to take him there?
No.
Well, take him, because there's a humming and all that, like. Hear that?
I have laundry and stuff today. I'm going to be out in the shed.
Laundry. As it should be.
Haven't sat down with it again.
Go here, will ya? Don't be annoying me. I tell the lads you can't wait until I get rid of my moustache.
It's rotten.
It's not rotten. How is it rotten?
We're down over your lip.
I know it's coming down on my lip. I have to trim it. That's what happens when you grow hair. It grows. You know what I mean? I think you think I'm handsome with it. I think you're just fobbing me off because of that family portrait photo last year.
I always think you're handsome.
I know, so do I.
That for the recycling.
Yeah.
Do you want another one?
No. I don't know if there's any more there. No, I'm grand. I'm okay, thank you. See that? She's offering to bring me beer and everything. That's why you get married, lads. Now, turn back on that radiator. Right. Probably about 10 minutes to go with injury time. I think you should keep the Tash. It's mainly a very Clark Gable. It's Manly, very Clark Gable. Clark Kent. Jack, Miss UCC will come in and bait you if you keep an eye on her. Wouldn't be the first time. Black eyes and... I'm only messing. Need a lock on that door. Yeah, I know. Great positive running by Ahmad. Inside now to Bruno. Little chip ball to Rashford. Oh, it's a good header away. United should get it yet. Rashford gets the second ball. Needs a bit of support. Gets it in Matsraoui. Yeah, he keeps it in really well. You look like Freddie Mercury. I'll take that. Without the... You know, all the being gay and all. Which I'm not. Nothing wrong with being gay, of course. You know what I mean? Got cousins who are gay. How was Anthony's performance? To be honest with you, he got substituted there after about 60 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, just similar to what we're used to with Anthony. It just kind of a nothing good, nothing bad, you know. How's Rashford looking on the pitch? I mean, it hasn't been on too long, but he got in, had a really good opportunity, done really well to get into a good position, just pulled his shot wide. But yeah, other than that, it's been scraps. We need to defend now. We need to defend. Bodo Glimt coming now out to the right hand side, just tiptoeing into the box. Cross is blocked. Yeah, well cleared. Do you sing like Freddie? Deo, Deo, la 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 la. I used to be in the choir when I was in primary school. I'll have you know. Bodo Glimt now are into the box. Strike as well, blocked by Casemiro. Yeah, and Highland does really well. Wins a free out. Brilliant work rate there by Rasmus Highland all the way back. Yeah, great play there by Delob, driving into midfield, getting it wide to Ahmad. He's looking to get it on his left, which he does, and the strike is deflected. Get out for a corner. Keeper does well to keep it in. Garnacho have a good game, Jack says Passad. Yeah, he's played okay. Probably should have had at least one goal. But outside of that, he's kept his shape very well. He's worked hard. He's tracked back. It's a positive performance from him. I'd say if he scored one of the two chances that fell to him in the second half, it would have capped off a good display from him. Oh, what a ball in and a header. Good save on Nana. It's a corner. And like I said, guys, this game is not over yet. Flag is up for offside. Time left in the game. We've got, what have we got on our scoreboard here? 43 minutes gone in the second half. So 2 minutes of normal time to play. And whatever's added on then. Ooh, he looked on. Yeah, should have been a corner. United get away with one. Yeah, Onana's after taking a lot of time for this goal kick. He gets a yellow card for himself. Jack, should Bodo have been awarded a penalty for handball and Onana sent off? No, well, Onana handballed it outside of the box, so it couldn't be a penalty. But it was accidental. VAR had a look at it and they were very, very quick to say no red card. Great hold-up play there by Rasmus Highland. Lovely turn by Garnacho. And yeah, Highland wins it free. Highland's been brilliant tonight, lads. He's been absolutely fantastic. Work rate, energy, goals, assists. Top notch. Top notch. Ashton says, time wasting against a team at home is a joke. Well, Ashton, you've never played the fucking game. So what do you think? Just because you're at home against a lesser team, that, oh, quick, let's hurry on and give them an opportunity to fucking score. You know what I mean? Go away, will ya? Three minutes of added time. Here's Rasmus Highland now. Oh, yeah, they just smother him out. 3 minutes to go. Make sure you're sticking around, guys. We're going into the match reaction video after this. I'll be giving you my thoughts on the talking points of the game, man of the match, all of that kind of stuff. Not over yet, though. Here come Bodo Glimt down the left-hand side. Oh, that looks like a handball. Yeah, it was a handball. Free kick right outside the penalty area. Casemiro with the handball. It looked intentional, in fairness. Or Freebooters. On the Blues. Yeah, but an opportunity now for Bodo Glimt to score. Free kick right on the edge of the box, just out to the left-hand side. 2 minutes to go. It's a big, big opportunity. Whistle goes, steps up, strike! Oh, save Onana! The second ball is cleared. It's a good attempt. Was a good attempt, in fairness. Oh, Ahmed does he gives away the free. He was in if the whistle hadn't have gone. Really good free kick by Berg from Bodo Glimt, and a good save by Andre Onana. Yeah, gets it over the wall. Yeah, it's a comfortable enough save by Onana. Punches it. Bodo Glimt have a free just inside United's half now. They're going to pump it into the box. United keeping a high line. 20 seconds of normal time to go. There'll be a bit more added on, you'd expect. Yeah, good solid defending there by Delo. Just clear your lines now. Good stuff. Here's Garnacho. Yeah, protect the ball. Yeah, he wins the free. Good stuff. That should be it. Yeah, user, you're saying 3-3. You're getting blocked. See you later, you knobhead. And there we go. Ruben Amorim gets his first win as Manchester United manager. First home game in charge. Happy days. And a really good second half performance by United. It's a big win. It's a big win for a number of reasons. First and foremost, his first home game in charge. And you can hear the crowd singing for him. Going past. Clapping him off. Going past the Stretford end. Brilliant stuff. Second of all, and most importantly, it's a big win for Manchester United's hopes of qualifying automatically out of the group stage. So, I think that moves us up into 12th. Let's have a quick check of it here and see. We were sitting in 15th before tonight. We're up to 12th at the moment in it. So, obviously the top 8 will automatically qualify. And we're just 1 point off of that, which is good. Guys, we're going to go and do the match reaction video. If you're watching on YouTube, stay where you are. As soon as I end the live, you'll automatically move over to the match reaction. If you're watching on TikTok and you want to get involved in the match reaction video, come on over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. I'll be ending the live over here. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash a like on the video on the way out if you haven't done so. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you on the match reaction in a minute.